The Thurston County Board of County Commissioners public hearing. It's Tuesday, August 10th, 2021. It's 3:23 p.m. My name is Ty Menser, Chair of the Board. To my left is the Vice Chair, Commissioner Gary Edwards, and to my right is Commissioner Carolina Mejia. To her right is County Manager Amira Chavez, Assistant County Manager Robin Campbell, and Clerk of the Board Amy Davis. The topic for today's public hearing is a proposed ordinance for transportation impact fee exemptions for low-income housing and early learning facilities. The purpose of the public hearing is to accept and consider public comment on the proposed ordinance amending Thurston County Code Section 2504060 to provide exemptions for transportation impact fees for low-income housing and early learning facilities. This is a hybrid public hearing. Those wishing to testify have joined in person, by Zoom, emailed in comment, or mailed in comment. If you wish to testify, please visit Thurston County homepage online, select announcements of public hearings on the left-hand side. The information to join this public hearing remotely has been posted there. If you do not wish to testify but would like to listen and follow along, please watch the live stream through the county YouTube channel to help us manage attendance. Matt Unzelman, Traffic Engineer and Operations Manager, will provide information on this topic. I will read names on the sign-up sheet or open call in the boardroom and through the Zoom one at a time, and then folks will testify one at a time. You'll have 4 minutes. You may not donate any of that portion of time to another speaker. When you are called on, please state your name and address for the record. Public hearing is now open. Matt will present background information on the proposed amendment, summarize any written comments submitted, and provide any additional information requested by the board before we take public testimony. Go ahead, Matt.
Thank you, Commissioners. My name is Matt Unzelman. I'm County Traffic Engineer, and I'm also joined here today by Becky Kahn, who's a civil engineer in our traffic engineering group. Last month, the Board of County Commissioners approved a resolution that adopted the 2022 Transportation Impact Fee Program updated rate study, which will become effective January 1st, 2022. Today's hearing is to consider an ordinance amending Thurston County Code section to include exemptions as allowable by RCW for low-income housing and early learning facilities. State law allows local government to grant exemptions for low-income housing of not more than 80% of impact fees. House Bill 1331, which was recently signed by the governor and became effective July 25th of this year. This bill revised state law to allow local governments to grant exemptions for early learning facilities in addition to low income. The proposed ordinance today would amend Thurston County Code Section 2504060 to include exemptions for both low-income housing and early learning facilities. These exemptions are defined by state law and would apply to transportation impact fees. These exemptions would become effective as soon as the ordinance is approved. So if the ordinance is approved today, the low-income and early learning facilities will be applied to the current impact fee rate schedule today. With that, I'd be able to answer any questions.
Commissioner Edwards.
I guess the only thing I would mention at this point in time is that was decided by a majority vote of the Board of County Commissioners.
What was decided?
That what Matt just referred to.
The establishing the new traffic impact fees?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all. I'm just trying to clarify that is all. Because I'm very much in favor of the daycare assistance and whatnot. My concern was raising the fee. So thank you.
Matt, were there any written comments submitted, did you say?
We received no public comment.
Okay. Then with that, let's go to public testimony. I only have one sign up. It's Mr. Pettit. And we'll call for anyone else after he's done.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. John Pettit, 9725 Rich Road Southeast. And you know that I'm not an advocate for fees in general, transportation impact fees, but the particular topic at hand here had partly to do with child care facilities. And one of the particular people that was looking into it happened to be located down in the Rochester area. And as I took a look, I had sent you an email regarding that, that currently there is sometimes, I think, the lack of clarity in policies that the county has causes issues because as I looked up the information regarding the one that was being concerned, it was an existing building that's been there for the better part of 100 years and previously was used for another purpose, which of similar nature for traffic and everything. And based upon your current county code in that particular instance, would not be subject to new traffic impact fees. Traffic impact fees are about facilities and traffic. It's not about the business itself that's located in it, unless there would be some change in the facility that would create a different level of traffic to it. So why I happen to know that the owner of that property had expended $30,000+ towards trying to get the benefit of using his building. He shouldn't have been dealing with anything. And it is a big concern about traffic impact fees, and we need policies very clear. And I would use an example of my own property. If I chose to have a commercial environment, which might have a few hundred people a day show up, would I be suddenly subject to $100,000+ in traffic impact fees? These are the type of issues that policy needs to be put out there, exactly what's going to happen. Because sometimes these fees would not even be considered, and I would use the example, the daycare down in Rochester, from what I saw after looking at the situation, it wouldn't even be subject to traffic impact fees because it's an existing facility, which, mind you, in a way that actually adds value to existing facilities because you don't have the expense of having to pay for a whole new traffic impact fee for $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 for traffic that would be generated, you know, with a brand new facility and the impact fees. So I support anything that's going to help. I'm not sure that you're going to get a lot of benefit out of the ones we're talking about because you aren't going to have a whole lot of low-income facilities put in the outer county area. You know, it's when you're in the unincorporated area, you don't have the ability to develop of any high level of intensity. It doesn't happen. Maybe inside the urban growth area, but no, I support the idea. Fee reduction's a great thing in this case. Thank you.
Okay, anyone else in the boardroom who wanted to provide testimony? And nope, and I don't see anyone on Zoom, so that's that. Is there a motion to close the public hearing?
Yes, I would move to close this public hearing.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Call for the vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Public hearing is closed. Would the board like to take action regarding the proposed motion?
I am prepared to take action, sir.
Okay.
And make a motion. I would move to approve the ordinance amending Thurston County Code, Section 2504060, to include exemptions as defined by RCW 8202060 for low-income housing and early learning facilities with respect to transportation impact fees.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any further discussion?
No, sir.
Nope. Call for the vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. That motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much. And we're adjourned. On a different Zoom.
Never Zoom, Board of Health.
You want